South Miami is known as the city of pleasant living for a reason, and in this video we're gonna find out exactly why. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. I'm Angie Blanco, a realtor here in Miami, Florida with One Path Realty. And if you're coming back, welcome back. I am so glad you're here. So today we're gonna be exploring all aspects of the city of South Miami, from its characteristics to what it offers, such as things to do, restaurants, shopping, what's close by, the schools, and of course, our favorite part, the homes and the real estate. So let's get right into it. South Miami is a charming and eclectic city less than just 10 miles south of downtown Miami and is surrounded by other amazing neighborhoods like Coral Gables to the east, Pinecrest to the south, Glenver Heights to the west, and Coral Terrace to the north. I've also made videos on a couple of these other neighborhoods as well, so feel free to check those out too after this one. I'll leave the links down in the description. So in general, South Miami has a very vibrant atmosphere because of everything that makes it up. There are things throughout the town that make it really lively, like its many art galleries and art festivals, like the South Miami Rotary Art Festival that happens every year, and the countless and delicious restaurants like Town, Kitchen and Bar, Root and Bone, and Old Lisbon for some good old Portuguese grub. So in many ways, art is plentiful here in South Miami, whether it's on a canvas or a plate. And this is part of what helps create and keep this friendly and diverse feeling of the town that so many people love. You'll find a lot of other trendy places like these and more in and around the downtown South Miami area, which is just a small triangular pocket inside of the larger South Miami neighborhood. And this downtown South Miami area is so pleasant to even just take a walk through at any time. At night, there's definitely a more romantic atmosphere because of the lights and the ambiance, but during the day, it has a really nice and friendly feeling too. I also have to mention a few staples of South Miami because this video just wouldn't be complete without them. And they are Bougainvillea's Old Florida Tavern, better known as Boogie's, which is an absolute favorite pub in the heart of South Miami with live music and ongoing special holiday events. Oh, and on Wednesdays, it's ladies' night. Just thought I'd throw that out there. There's also Sunset Tavern, another South Miami staple where you can always count on food and drink specials, watching your favorite sports game, or playing a couple of rounds of pool with your friends. We also can't forget our essentials like grocery stores and hospitals, which are also right here, and to name a few, there is a Publix, a Winn-Dixie, and a Whole Foods. And the hospitals are South Miami Baptist Hospital and the Larkin Hospital, both of which are great and bring a lot of jobs and healthcare professionals to the area. There's also a very good amount of shopping in the area. Apart from the boutique shops along the downtown South Miami Strip, there's also Dadeland Mall close by, as well as Dadeland Station, where there are places like Target, Best Buy, Michael's, and PetSmart. There are also so many parks scattered throughout South Miami, which if you've seen any of my previous videos, you know I love. And to name a few of them, there is the Veterans Park, South Miami Park, Dante Fachel Park, Fuchs Park, Van Smith, and Palmer Park. And that's not even all of them, which is amazing. The more the merrier. As we know, parks provide a place to gather, fresher air, they can increase property values, and they promote movement and play. So it's just great that South Miami has so many of them. They also contribute to how lush South Miami is, which is definitely another favorite feature among the town. Driving through the residential streets, you'll notice gorgeous canopies of trees that beautifully shade the roads and provide amazing landscaping to the homes. And not exactly in South Miami, but very close to it, there are more large-scale parks like Matheson Hammock Park, Fairchild Tropical Botanic Garden, and Pinecrest Gardens, which used to be called Parrot Jungle. And these are all amazing places to either learn about native plants and flowers, see exhibits, or just to hang out at with the family. Moving on to the schools in South Miami, which by the way are some of the best and top-rated public homeschools in all of South Florida. There is Ludlam Elementary and South Miami K-8, which is a magnet school, South Miami Middle, which is also a magnet school, and South Miami High, which has a magnet program, a choice program, and Cambridge International program. There are also great private schools to choose from as well, like Gulliver, Lourdes, and Riviera, and just a hop over from one of the nation's top private universities, the University of Miami. And now for our favorite part of the video, well, at least mine, the homes and the real estate in South Miami. Within the last 6 months, single-family homes in South Miami have sold from the $5 to mid $600,000 range for smaller homes, all the way up to over $4 million for absolutely gorgeous remodeled homes with beautifully manicured landscaping, outdoor summer kitchens by the pool, and on the loveliest and most lush and tree-lined streets of South Miami. And like we mentioned earlier, these tree-lined streets are a primary feature in South Miami and part of the reason why so many people love it here. There's also quite a bit of new construction in South Miami, which at the time of making this video are asking from about $4 to just under $8 million. And these are state-of-the-art homes on large lots with pools, garages, smart home features, designer finishes, and of course, prime locations. And just to give you some perspective on home prices here in South Miami, we're going to be taking a look at the median price per square foot here compared to other areas of Miami so we can determine where the better bang for your buck is. So let's compare Coral Gables, Coconut Grove, and Pinecrest since they're all pretty close by and very similar in their features and characteristics. So starting with Coral Gables, at the time of recording this video, the median price per square foot is about $730. In Coconut Grove, it's about $960, and in Pinecrest, it's about $790. So how does this compare to South Miami? Well, in South Miami, it's about $550 per square foot. Quite a big difference. So what does that mean? Well, for one, homes will likely be cheaper here compared to in those other areas mentioned, just as long as they're comparable in size and conditions, of course. We've got to compare apples to apples in order to get an accurate comparison. But just because the house will possibly be cheaper here than, say, in Coral Gables, it doesn't mean that it'll exactly be cheap. Remember what we mentioned, that home prices here in South Miami have ranged from about $600,000 to over $8 million in asking within the last 6 months. So although the price per square foot here is technically lower, it is by no means cheap. And this is because most of South Miami is still right on par with the level of exclusivity, the luxury, and the high quality lifestyle that these other areas offer as well. So what do you think the better bang for your buck will be? To sum it up, South Miami is simply one of the most well-rounded places in Miami. Finding a healthy balance between work, play, and life is easily possible here. You've basically got everything you could possibly need right here in the city of South Miami, from commercial spots like offices, restaurants, galleries, groceries, hospitals, and so on, to the beautiful residential areas that make up most of it. It's also just a quick drive to other popular areas of Miami like downtown, Miami Beach, and the airport, no more than about 15 to 30 minutes away, depending on Miami traffic. And since we compared South Miami to Coral Gables so many times in this video, go ahead and watch the Coral Gables video right here to decide for yourself which area you prefer. It's a hard call for me, but maybe for you, it's a no-brainer. Happy watching, and I will see you on the next one.